Now on WRDE Coast TV.
Delaware school struggles as students return to class. They do so with some troubling test scores from the previous year. No smoking second reading. Ocean City about to make all public parks smoke-free zones.
From the beaches to the bay, coverage you can count on. WRDE Coast TV. Your local news at 11 starts right now.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to Coast TV News Midday. Hot with some haze. That is how we are making our way on this late Tuesday morning. Good look at that haze right there as we check in live with our Gateway Subaru camera in Ocean City. First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. And that haze is usually indicative of air pollution problems, and that's exactly what we have today. We have a code orange, an air quality alert for all of Sussex County. So if you suffer from respiratory problems, it's best just to stay in air conditioning and filtered air. It's getting warm out there. Temperatures already into the middle 80s, 86 in Millsboro, 84 Indian River Inlet, Georgetown at 86. Dew point temperatures into the 70s. It's very muggy, so that feels like temperature already low to mid 90s, and it continues to shoot up. We're seeing mid to high level clouds moving off the ocean. These clouds actually tied to old tropical, post-tropical cyclone Idalia way out here south of Nova Scotia, and that's pushing all these clouds our way. So we're not looking at any rain from that, just some high clouds, and it's going to get hot. Low 90s, Ellendale back through Millsboro, cooler along the beaches this afternoon, and still very warm into the evening hours. So take it slow out there. Stay hydrated in this heat as we go into the afternoon. I'll tell you how long the heat sticks around and when our next rain chance is for Delmarva coming up.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. Happening today, first day of school in Worcester and Wycomico County in Maryland. Across the border in Delaware, about half of Indian River students are back in class. Tomorrow, the rest go back, as does all of Cape Henlopen. Whenever school districts the students are in, many continue to struggle. Some big-time struggle. Test results from last school year show only 40% of 3rd through 8th graders are proficient in English. And from that same group, just 32% are proficient in math. Delaware high school students taking the SAT, less than a fourth in math proficiency, and that is 1 percentage point worse than the previous year. Happening tonight, Ocean City moving closer to banning smoking in Northside Park. The second reading of an ordinance introduced earlier this year is on the agenda of the mayor and city council meeting. Currently, Northside Park is the only park in the town where smoking is allowed. They have designated smoking areas there. As part of the process to get the ordinance implemented, the first reading occurred August 21st. The ban includes tobacco smoke, vaping, and cannabis smoke. Proponents have stated this is being done to avoid confusion at Northside, since all other parks in the town already do not allow smoking. She's only experiencing mild symptoms, but First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19. President Biden testing negative. White House press secretary said the president will continue testing at regular intervals this week. First Lady will remain in Delaware at the First Family's home near Rehoboth Beach, where the president also spent time this past Labor Day weekend. And presidential hopefuls spent that weekend wooing voters in key early states. As concerns about his age and ability grow, Joe Biden took swipes at his likely rival. NBC's Bree Jackson shows a new poll that has President Biden and former President Trump basically in a dead heat.
Hello. President Biden spending Labor Day in Philadelphia, touting jobs created under his administration while drawing a contrast to his predecessor, former President Trump.
When the last guy was here, you were shipping jobs to China. Now we're bringing jobs home from China. When the last guy was here, your pensions were at risk. We helped save millions of pensions with your help.
The president taking aim at his political opponents as the race for the White House shifts into a higher gear.
Frankly, the 5-month period after Labor Day, heading into the early caucus and the early primary here, that's really when the race has officially begun.
We need new leadership in the White House, and I believe we need new leadership in the party.
A new poll shows Trump still holds a commanding lead over his GOP rivals, despite concerns over his multiple criminal indictments.
I voted for Donald Trump the last 2 elections, but I just feel that he's too overpowering now, and I don't have a lot of confidence in him.
Other voters have their hesitations about President Biden.
I don't believe he has the capability to be a leader. stumbles all over himself, and I don't think he's really accomplished anything.
When it comes to getting things done, Mr. Trump polls 10 points higher than the president. In Washington.
Happening tonight, a portion of the Georgetown-Lewis Trail is expected to close for weed control. That's temporarily. DELDOT says they'll be spraying herbicide to help control the vegetation. According to the agency, the Lewis-Georgetown Trail from Fisher Road to Savannah Road will be closed, and that will start later today at 6 p.m. until 5 a.m. tomorrow. Coming up, dredge delay impact as shallow waters remain. The impact over a lack of progress on a project is having for one community. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
When you bank with the Farmers Bank of Willards, something wonderful happens. You make a difference in your own community. The Farmers Bank has remained locally owned and operated for nearly 100 years, and decisions on where to invest profits are still made right here by local people. In just the last 25 years, over $200 million have been reinvested into our local economy to help local families, businesses, schools, towns, and youth programs build and grow and prosper.
Switch to the Farmers Bank of Willards, where people matter.
Lyme disease affects over 400,000 people every year. If left untreated, it can lead to lifelong symptoms. Combining acupuncture and IV therapy with your antibiotics gives you the best quality of life.
Antibiotics in conjunction with Dr. Adams' treatments at Delmarva Acupuncture has really helped me just feel a lot better from where I was a year or two ago.
When you are bitten by a tick, send it off to get tested. If the test comes back positive, contact an expert to get proper treatment.
To learn more about Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Purchasing diamond jewelry or any jewelry, remember Robinsons, where we sell only earth-grown diamonds, not the fake lab-created whose values have dropped. Robinsons Jewelers can design or repair any jewelry, as Robinsons is the largest jewelry store on Delmarva with 8 jewelers on staff. Although we are known for being coin and clock experts, we want you to know we are the expert jewelers of Delmarva. Chain repairs to ring sizings to custom-made engagement rings, Robinsons is your jewelry expert.
To learn more about Robinsons family of business, the coin and jewelry experts, visit Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Delaware Electric Cooperative works hard to keep trees trimmed near power lines. It's one reason why Co-op Power has never been more reliable. Our members also play a role in maintaining reliability and keeping our employees safe. When planting, please leave at least 10 feet of space in front of electrical equipment and at least 5 feet of space on the other 3 sides. Also, never plant trees near power lines. And before you dig, remember to call 811 to ensure underground lines are marked. Together, we can keep everyone safe.
Take aim for a great cause with Women Supporting Women's Boom Boom for Boobies clay shooting fundraiser on September 16th at 8:30 a.m. Whether you're 16 or seasoned, join the friendly competition and rally against breast cancer. Plus, enjoy fantastic music, raffles, a 50-50 draw, and more. Register now for 50 clays, lunch, and an event hat. Non-shooter, we've got a lunch ticket just for you. For more info, visit womensupportingwomen.org. Coast Country Cares, presented by Spicer Brothers.
We're updating you on a story we've been following for months now. Earlier this year, DENREC put a hold on a dredging project on White Creek after what they say was a contractor delay. Today, boaters still struggling with the impact of that. People who boat from the Ocean View Marina say at low tide, channel can be very hard to navigate, very easy to get stuck there. Ocean View Marina owner Tom Fowler says it has hurt his business with less boaters venturing his way because of the limited options to navigate.
I think they just need to finish it, and I hope they do it soon. I know there's rumor they're going on to Indian River, and that's great for those folks, but I think we should be finished before they start another project.
And in a statement, DENREC said it plans to complete the White Creek dredging work as soon as possible. The timeline has not yet been established, with the project just going to public bid last week. Dewey Beach Patrol will end their service for the 2023 season. That'll be on September 10th. According to town officials, many lifeguards are returning to school for the off-season. But when the summer season starts again in 2024, town says it needs more lifeguards. Officials say the Beach Patrol is now recruiting lifeguards and EMTs for next summer.
We're seeing filtered sunshine this late Tuesday morning. Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam 85 in Laurel. It is warming up quickly, near record heat the next couple of days, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Then a cool down with rain chances into the weekend. I'll have the details after the break. Stay tuned.
It's
Ocean Down's $25,000 cash splash sweepstakes. Earn scratch-off cards to win prizes. Plus, swipe on September 29th to activate your entries for a chance at a special delivery of $25,000 cash. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
The new upscale OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro is the place to go for fresh, hand-selected ingredients used to create the most delicious Asian delicacies. Come dine in, have a drink, and let our skilled chefs prepare your authentic Thai, Chinese, and Japanese dishes. At OC Chopsticks, we take what was good and make it better. Sushi rolls, noodle soups, General Tso's chicken, you see where we're going. Anything made fresh is better. Serving lunch and dinner daily, located at the Ocean City Outlets. OC Chopsticks Asian Bistro, we stay fresh.
Fall into comfort and elevate your bathroom experience with the new walk-in shower system with Coastal Bath, the only Bath Planet dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping Seal 2-year money-back guarantee. Spend less time cleaning and scrubbing and get a maintenance-free shower with modern designs, mold and mildew resistant, and a lifetime warranty. Right now, get a free shower door or $1,500 off plus no payments and no interest for 18 months. Listen to Logan, local and family owned. Call or visit coastalbaths.com today.
Where's the most convenient place to get that big fitness energy?
It's Planet Fitness!
With free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Join the judgment-free zone today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel anytime. Deal ends Wednesday, September 13th.
For a great shopping experience, Furniture Gallery is the place to pick up one-of-a-kind signature finds to complete your home decor. Come explore our selection of handcrafted furniture and get all the supplies you need for your own DIY projects. And through the doors is Shore Marketplace, where you'll find the most unique local shops at the beach. With over 40 local artisans, Shore Marketplace is truly a local connection you cannot afford to miss. And next door you'll find Scrub Apparel outlets. All this under one roof with easy access off Coastal Highway North.
Fall is upon us, and this season brings beautiful meaning to Delmarva. However, some critters are now looking for a new home. At Bennett Termite, we are dedicated to navigating these challenges, no matter what the season. After all, for fall, who wants to deal with spiders and annoying crickets? So, while I always say my tagline, please know that I truly stand behind our services. We are a local, veteran-owned company that works hard to stand behind our mission.
Another beautiful beach day on Delmarva. Sounds like a broken record, right? It's after Labor Day. Still seeing some umbrellas out there and still seeing some pretty good swells coming in, around 3 to 4 footers. Once again, we still have dangerous rip currents. We still have distant storms that are really turning up the ocean. It's still turbulent out there. So make sure you swim near lifeguards as we go through time. It's in our weather highlights. Dangerous rip currents remain the next several days. Near record heat with highs in the low to mid 90s. Air quality warning, well, it's a code orange status today. So those that are sensitive to air pollutants, you might have troubles today. So make sure you stay inside as much as possible. It will be a warm day, so inside is the best place to be, especially in filtered air. Air quality alert for Sussex County. That runs until midnight, and that could occur again tomorrow as we have very little in the way of mixing in the atmosphere. We're looking at the potential for record highs. Not so much today. I'm expecting around 91 today. The record is 93 back in 2018. Same record for tomorrow. I'm expecting 93, so I think we'll tie or exceed that record. And then 94 on Thursday is when I'm expecting that would tie the record from 1983. And then we're cooling it down. 89 Friday and then 85 Saturday as showers increase. But look at these temperatures right now, quickly warming through the middle to even upper 80s. 87 in Millsboro, 86 in Georgetown, Seaford 85, and we've got low to mid 80s along the coast. And the dew point temperatures are into the 70s, very muggy. So the feels like temperature, getting up there, oppressive. 96 in Selbyville, 95 is what it feels like in Millsboro, and 93 in Seaford. So you know the drill. Stay hydrated with water and make sure you take frequent breaks. Right now we've got a light northerly breeze. I think we'll see a sea breeze a little bit later on this evening, cooling off the coast. Mid to high level clouds, these are moving in from the east, and these go all the way back across the western Atlantic. Here are the remnants of Idalia, still spinning south and east of Nova Scotia, sending this big plume of clouds clouds our way. Just mid to high level clouds. We'll continue to see those this afternoon as we top out in the low 90s. We'll see some breaks too. A little cooler along the beaches. It will be a mild and muggy evening. And then Wednesday, we do it all again. A mild start, and then by noon, upper 80s. And then we're into the low to maybe some mid 90s inland areas by tomorrow afternoon. A little cooler along the beaches. As the winds are out of the north, we'll see a bit of a sea breeze this afternoon. Then they turn to the south tonight. They are offshore tomorrow. And then in the afternoon, a little bit of relief along the coast, but inland, not so much. I think it'll be pretty warm there and muggy. Here's our muggy meter. We're keeping it humid to very humid through the next several days, and it feels like temperatures close to 100 today. And then it gets even worse with time. Triple digits as we go into Wednesday, maybe feeling like 101 in Millsboro and Long Neck. And by Thursday, the same. Triple-digit heat, so really be careful out there. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 91 today, up to 93 Wednesday. Near record warm Thursday, 94, 89 Friday. It cools down for the weekend, increasing showers and storms both days. 85 Saturday, 80 on Sunday.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. A reminder, you can hear Coast TV news and weather updates throughout the day on our family of radio stations, Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 FM on 93.5 The Beach and Big 107.7. Still ahead, electric vehicle competition. Claims made by Mercedes as that automaker looks to carve into Tesla's market share. Coast TV News Midday is back in a moment.
Beat the wind and rain with 50% off your new Valor roof, plus payments as low as $119 per month. Purchase with purpose. Your new Valor roof helps us donate a new roof every month to combat veterans in need.
833-83-VALOR. Join us for the Run White and Blue 5K, Thursday, September 7th at Delaware Tech's Georgetown campus. Registration begins at 5, with the race starting at 6. All proceeds support scholarships for veterans and first responders. Be sure to stick around after for post-race cookout and games the whole family will enjoy. Register at go.dtcc.edu/run5k. See you at the starting line on September 7th for the Run White and Blue 5K.
Life's Energy Wellness Center is an outpatient mental health and wellness clinic serving Maryland's Eastern Shore in a calming and insightful environment. We provide psychiatry, counseling, outpatient treatment for children, adults, and families. We all know everyday life has its challenges, but our friendly clinicians are here to help you develop new relationships and restore connections, perspectives, and skills for overall wellness. Come to one of our 3 locations or the option of telehealth to start your journey to wellness today.
Is your deck ready for the next family party? Let Paul Davis show you how easy, stress-free, and quick we can resurface or install a new AZEK deck for you. The AZEK decking looks like wood, insect-resistant, and won't fade. We can see you as soon as tomorrow, offer a free design, and have an estimate that day. Don't want to pay now? Take advantage of our no-payment, no-interest option until 2024. This month, we are offering composite decking for the same price as salt-treated wood. Paul Davis Restoration Home Remodeling, we are the difference makers.
Join us at Relay for Life of Sussex County to take up the fight against cancer, presented by BB Healthcare. On September 9th, come out to Sand Hill Fields for our Pirates of the Caribbean event, featuring music, inflatables, food trucks, car bike show, auction, and much more. Come out Saturday, September 9th at 4 p.m. to Sand Hill Fields. For more info, go to relayforlife.org/SussexCODE.
Don't get scorched this summer storm season. Stay ahead of the leaks. Save big on your new Valor roof with 50% off all materials and payments as low as $119 per month. Call Valor Roofing today.
833-83-VALOR.
Luxury car maker Mercedes-Benz claims its new line of electric vehicles will travel longer distances than some of its competitors, like Tesla. Mercedes says its new cars can travel more than 466 miles on a single charge. That's compared to less than 380 for any Tesla. The company says it's unclear when production on these vehicles will begin. Could be a move to help protect your children in Delaware. A new bill introduced would ensure that online platforms verify the age of visitors before sharing explicit content that could harm children. The bill defines explicit content as any description or representation of nudity or sexual conduct that appeals to the interests of children. If passed, it would require that website visitors be verified as 18 or older before knowingly sharing material on websites. And companies that violate these rules and face a $250 fine for each violation. Conagra Brands is recalling more than 245,000 pounds of frozen chicken strips because they could contain pieces of plastic. You can see the Banquet chicken strips meal on your screen. They have best if used dates of December 11th, 2024, January 1st, 2025, or January 7th of 2025. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Inspection Services says there has at least been one reported injury. Coming up, prostate cancer warning signs. We have 3 things to look out for in catching this disease in its early stages. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
Delmarva's rock station for 35 years.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
Have you recently purchased a home or relocated to a new community on Delmarva? Termites are the most prevalent wood-destroying and home-damaging insect in our area. The temperatures, soil conditions, and climate enable termites to be active all year. The best time to treat for termites is before they cause costly damage to your home.
Active Pest Solutions, your local pest experts for 23 years. Family owned and operated in Lewis, Delaware.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Wheel of Fortune has been part of your life for over 40 years, with Pat and Vanna leading the way for every wheel spinning, money-winning moment. A brand new season with all new episodes starting in September.
Celebrating 41 years of excitement.
New season starting September on Coast TV.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
More than 288,000 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in the U.S. this year, and it will cause close to 35,000 deaths. That's according to the American Cancer Society. But when the disease is detected early, the odds of survival are high. And Mandy Gaither shows us the warning signs and when it is time to get screened.
It's often called a silent killer. Prostate cancer can grow slowly over years before being discovered.
In general, most men will have no symptoms at all when they first are diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Dr. William Day Hutt with the American Cancer Society says there can be prostate-related red flags, including difficulty urinating, multiple bathroom visits in the middle of the night, and the presence of blood in the urine. While these symptoms could also be something other than cancer, he says it's important to see a doctor.
It's actually more common as you become older. It's more common in blacks than whites, and it's more common if you have a family history or certain genetic mutations.
Prostate cancer is usually detected through a simple blood test and can be confirmed with an MRI, ultrasound, or biopsy. Screening recommendations vary based on risk. Those with average risk are advised to begin screening at age 50. Men at higher risk should start around age 45, and those at highest risk with a strong family history of the disease should start screening discussions around age 40.
If you find prostate cancer early, it can either be treated effectively where it doesn't come back, or oftentimes we actually can watch it for years and years without treatment and then only intervene when the cancer shows sign that it's becoming more aggressive or starting to grow.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
The American Cancer Society says having a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet, and being active may reduce risk of prostate cancer.
We're seeing some clouds out there, but it's not preventing the temperatures from soaring. Already middle 80s in Seaford on our Tidal Health camera. We are looking at near record warmth as we go through today and the next couple of days. And then we've got changes with a cool down and increasing rain chances as we go towards the weekend. I'll have the 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
After my dad suffered a stroke, it was my turn to help him choose which rehabilitation hospital was best. I asked the medical staff who they trusted, and they said, Encompass Health. Advanced therapies have made them the nation's largest system of rehabilitation hospitals.
Draper Media, an equal opportunity employer, is dedicated to provide broad outreach regarding job vacancies at the station. We seek the help of local organizations in referring qualified applicants to our station. Organizations that wish to receive our vacancy information should email humanresources@wboc.com.
The 11th Annual True Blue Jazz Festival is coming your way October 11th through 15th. The big bands, vocal divas, the virtuoso players like Camille Thurman and the Darrell Green Quartet, Bobby Sanabria's Multiverse Latin Jazz Big Band, Jerry Weldon, Terrell Stafford, Libby York, Paula Johns, the annual Big Band Jazz Marathon, ticketed and free concerts with great local and regional jazz acts in Rehoboth Beach and Lewis, Delaware for everyone. Make plans to be there at the 11th Annual True Blue Jazz Festival. Get your tickets now. See the complete schedule at truebluejazz.org.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
'Cause I'm here alone, just dancing with my eyes closed. I don't know who I'd be if I didn't know you. And even when I can't, you still love me as I am. Dandelion eyes go wild inside.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Get ready to experience the ultimate sand, sea, and RV lifestyle event at the OCRV Show October 12th to the 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center. Explore a vast collection of new RVs and custom van life builds tailored for those seeking the thrill of life on the road. Enjoy exciting activities like kayaking, supboarding, fishing, and yoga, along with educational speakers, BMX demos, and bay cruises. The OCRV Show is the ultimate event for those who want to learn how to live it up when on the open road. Get tickets at OCRVshow.com and embark on a journey of a lifetime.
The Dots classic hits from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The Duck on 107.1, 105.1, and 104.3. The station where you know the words to every song. Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
A big celebration on tap this weekend in Greenwood. We are talking a century's worth of celebration. The Greenwood Volunteer Fire Company is turning 100 years old. According to the company, on Saturday, there will be a parade to honor its 100th anniversary. You can see on the flyer here on your screen that the parade will start at 10:30 a.m. at Governors Avenue and Church Street. And after that, there will be a ceremony, food, and fellowship. Coming up later tonight, school hiring. It's down. Dealing with the situation in Delaware as students make their way back to class. That story and more on Coast TV News at 5.
And we've got the 3 H's this afternoon: hazy, hot, and humid. And once again, if you suffer from respiratory problems, it's best just to stay inside because we do have a code orange alert for this afternoon for all of Sussex County. And it could last into tomorrow because the atmosphere is so stagnant. We'll be warming up into the low 90s this afternoon, around 92 by 3 o'clock. You factor in the humidity, it'll feel closer to 100 in a lot of places. So take it slow in the heat and make sure you stay hydrated. Here's your Paul Davis day of his 10-day forecast, the heat continues, becomes even more intense going into Wednesday. 93, 94 on Thursday, likely tied records or exceeding records in those days. Friday, 89, and then heading into the weekend, it cools off. A better chance of showers and storms. 85 Saturday, 80 Sunday. That storm threat continues into early next week, where we do cool it off beginning Tuesday, upper 70s right through Thursday.
All right, thanks, Bob, and thank you for being here with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Tuesday, everybody.